Now, Samantha Mogwe, a 26-year-old, was exposed to music at an early age. The age was 5. Having been raised in a family that appreciates poetry and performing arts, it was only natural that she followed in their footsteps. She's currently studying towards a qualification in vocal music theory and describes her sound as a fused element of neo-soul and R&B. To share more insight on her music career, I'm now joined in studio by Samantha. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
When you grow up in a musical family, when music is part of the diet, part of the daily consumption of breathing, does that put pressure on you? Is it the most natural thing to then go into performing arts? Or is it something that you go, well, everybody's doing something, I've got to find my identity in this?
I think I was blessed enough to grow up in a family where you were never forced to do anything you did not believe in, or you weren't forced to do anything you didn't like. And so because they realized that I love music, they would encourage me in terms of singing. I remember my mother used to make me sing for every single visitor we had. So it was quite interesting. Our household was very loud and noisy. Yeah.
When you then grow up in that house, when do you decide, as Samantha, that I want to be an artist, that I want to pursue this dream?
Obviously, becoming an artist isn't an easy thing to do. I only realized that I wanted to pursue music full-time and become an artist, I think, when I was 21. Looking back at my life and also looking at where I wanted to go, when I felt like I was strong enough in my belief system and that I was grounded and rooted in knowing who I was as a person. Yeah.
When you're an artist and you've lived in South Africa, you studied here for a little bit, and now you back home. How does that kind of shift the thinking around music? Because you travel a lot to South Africa.
I do.
But you're also becoming this name in Botswana. How does that impact on kind of the right music choices, decisions?
You know what, it helps a lot because it broadens my way of thinking. I'm able to get a lot of exposure because the music industry in South Africa is completely different to the one back home. But what I enjoy most is the fact that I get to experience both sides. And because of that, I have an appreciation of how both sides work, and I'm able to try and create music that's interesting to listen to and also diverse in a way.
There's an appreciation in the music for pads and synths. You can hear them, and they kind of filter through the music here and there. And they also add body and characteristics to the sound. Why this fusion of neo-soul and R&B?
You know what, in all honesty, I grew up listening to all sorts of R&B, from your Brandy to your Joe Thomas, as well as your more neo-soul Jill Scott, Floetry. And because of that background, I just decided, you know what, there's nothing wrong with fusing different elements of R&B. I mean, there are no rules in music, so why not do that?
Why transition?
Transition. It basically summed up where I was in my life when I wrote the songs. I mean, life is about transitioning. You move from one point of your life to another, different experiences, growth. It's inevitable. There's going to be change, constant change, and that's why transition.
So you were in that space. What is the album? If I put it on, if I download it from wherever, what is this musical journey Samantha wants us to go on?
There's different aspects of it. There is love, of course, because I feel like every single person experiences love in one way or another, be it finding love or losing love. I also tell stories of people who are close to me. One of the songs I write on there about a friend of mine who had a long-distance relationship ending. And so I put that in the album because I was close to this friend of mine, and my friend was going through a difficult time. I was part of the process,
Okay, I wonder if you got the permission from your friend.
I did.
Okay, she's still in the studio with us. 2 more performances. It's Samantha Mogwe. She's born and raised in Botswana, but's got some strong South African roots. She's with us for more performances. Let us know what you think, Morning Live.